fully rigged. We got 10 to 15. Ready to nicely make way here. It's MX-ray time. Okay, and here we go. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna fall off the wind. Fall off the wind means we put the wind behind us. Okay? Now, this boat's gonna wanna go upwind in the beginning. So, you just have to let the sheet out. That's weird. It's not moving. Okay, so. Oh, you're putting that on?
I am. As I discovered, I've gone swimming since I was a kid.
Goes over your head. Yeah, no. No. There we go. Like this, and this wraps around the back. Okay. And then clips, keep going. Clips in right here. That was rigged for Cal, so. Now, there's two other things that we're going to be interested in. One is, this is the Daggerboard,
Right. Okay.
and that's going to go up and down.
Right.
Okay, and that's your job. Is Daggerboard up, Daggerboard down.
Okay. And
Okay, I'll be very clear and very specific when these things need to happen.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's for stability.
It's so we don't slide.
No sliding.
We go forward instead of sliding.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so let's head off in this direction. That's going to be a little bit easier, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. Now that's as far sheeted out as you can get. Okay. Now, your butt's going to go right here.
Okay.
For the moment.
Okay.
I'll leave that up to you.
Okay, and I will be facing that direction, yes?
Yeah, always face the middle.
Yes.
Wow, a lot of muscle in this girl. What?
Okay, I'm ready to go.
This is like a scale.
Great.
Well, muscle is heavier than fat. Okay, now you're going to have to put the Daggerboard in.
All right, and right here. Okay.
And it's attached up front so we don't lose it.
Good idea.
So this is a good opportunity. Yeah, the other way. Yeah, that's right. This is a good opportunity for you to be comfortable on the boat. Now, we don't want to push it down too much,
right,
because there's not a lot of down to go.
Right. Okay.
Okay?
Okay. So I'm just curious, at what point do you want the Daggerboard out? For what purpose?
Out? Out is when we're landing.
Out is when we're landing. Okay.
Or if we get stuck.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, I'll just walk us out a little bit. Now this is the tiller.
The tiller.
Rudder. Well, the tiller and the rudder combined. Now, we're going to jibe. Now, jibe is the hard one. That's where the sail moves very quickly over your head. Get it?
That's when we're going,
You're good, you're good. Okay. Sheet in a little bit. That's the blue thing. You can pull it in from the bottom. No, not, yeah. Pull it in from there. You can turn that towards you. That moves around. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's good for now. Okay, I'm gonna have to bang a little bit here. This is a awkward launch because we're gonna jibe pretty quickly. Don't worry, once we start getting moving, it'll really seem like I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay, jibe. This means there's gonna come over with a little bit of force. You know, you don't need to do anything.
How do I release this quickly if I need be?
Just pull it down towards
down?
the good parts. Okay, now as you can see, we're kind of moving along pretty good here. But now that we're out, we can sort of take it easy. Now, instead of jibing, okay, you're good. Got it. We're gonna come into the wind. We're gonna turn all the way around. That's gonna go over. Oh, no, we didn't go fast enough. It's okay. Okay, just go. Now we're backing up. Backing up. Okay, I'll do it this way. So what you want to do is put your leg on top.
On top?
On top of this.
Top of that. Okay.
Okay, so you can flip the other side. You ready to flip the other side?
Oh, flip the other side?
Okay. Whoa, a little gust of wind. Inopportune moment. Whoa, jibe. Jibe. That's just coming over. Ah, here we go. Now we're in good position.
I'm in the right spot.
You're in a good spot. Now you can sit on my side when you get a chance. No rush.
You want to go all the way down?
Yeah. As it happens, you don't need to.
Okay, so you want me on your side?
Of course. I want you on my side. Okay. There we go. Now we got to get this. Now we're MX-ray. The only thing is, got to get this down a little bit here. It's not tight enough.
Is there anything I can
Nah. Okay. Yeah, pull my sheet in, it'll be easier. Okay. Since I know what's going on, I'll move my weight more than you will.
do? Okay.
Now, if you can,
If I can,
you see that purple? That's the vang. You see this purple rope? Okay, if you could, oh, I can do it. Never mind. Okay, let go. Just push it down a little bit with your foot on that side.
push it down.
Yeah, just a little bit. So when it's not clipping in now. Okay, hold on a second. We're gonna be calmed in a second because we're going behind those buildings. It's gonna be a real weird wind here. Come on, girl. Don't worry. That's just because we're behind the building. Okay, if you could just pull that and clip it in.
Over here?
No. Just,
Here?
yeah, you could do that. That'll probably work.
Nope.
Now, like that. Here we go. Okay, now if you could pull that a little bit tighter while this is down. Oops. Yeah, see? Now you're getting the hang of it. Okay, that's good. That's nice and tight. Okay. Now, as soon as we come behind this building, we're going to be in the main part of the wind. And I'll be dealing with this. So you can just enjoy the ride. We're going to have the wind on that side, and it's about to pick up in a couple seconds here. Okay. Okay, I was wrong. 1 second. Here we go. So this is MX-ray experience.
Now, when you're going out,
You can put your butt out a little bit if you want.
you're going down.
No, we're not going downwind. We're going upwind a little bit.
What is the green angle?
So we're making, look at the green and red things up there. Okay? Their job is to tell you if, hold on. That's just another burble from the buildings. It's about to reverse itself. 3, 2, 1. Like that. See, doesn't it seem like I know what I'm doing?
You certainly
See, if we're too far off the wind, then the red one starts to flap around and we'll go out. You see that? If we're just right, they'll go fairly parallel.
airfoil.
It's not like an airfoil. It's an airfoil. It's a wing. You can slide your butt out a little more. Don't touch the bang. You can leave the bang alone. Tap. The bang is not going anywhere. Well, if we wanted to go up there, for example, then we would tack. We would make 90-degree turns. 45 degrees in the wind is the closest we can get. To make a 45-degree turn, you're headed straight into the wind. Oh. Didn't see that one. See, we have laminar flow, but every once in a while there's a disturbance in the flow. Here we go. Whoa. Now, where did we leave from? Here. It's right over. First time I was ever in an MX-ray, I forgot to look over my shoulders because the boat was so fast. It just took off, and it was all I could do to keep you know, in charge of the boat. It was just going crazy, and I'm sliding all over the place because they didn't have this surface is actually a little bit more non-slip as the old one.
You said these are no longer in production?
Unfortunately, they are not. Too bad.
What was the reason for that?
Yeah, well, first the company that made the mast sold their patents to a Swiss company that made oil rigs and underwater oil pipes. So that was the first strike one. So we couldn't take any orders, and that happened right in April. So like we had a bunch of orders, and we were just about to put an order in for the masts, and we couldn't, because you don't want to carry a lot of inventory over the winter. It's just money that's sitting there. So we put the order in, and we just started shipping a couple boats, and 9/11 happened. That was the death. That was the awful. Okay, here we go. if winds are at east. Right here. Whoa. Let's try to take a bite of that. Hold on. You might want to slide out a little bit. Come on. Slide out a little bit. There we go. Okay, that was a big wind shift. That was a big shift right there. No. Kidding me? My dad's afraid of boats. He's only been on my sailboat a couple times. I had a sailboat for 20 years.
Oh, really?
My mom loved it.
Yeah.
My dad, not so much. Yeah, let's see if we can point a little higher. Oh, well, we're not swimming yet. Hold on, here we go. Get your butt out here. Out, not in, out. There we go. Now the only thing we have to watch out for is shallow. Because once we cross that marker, then we got shallow. Yeah, I'm glad we don't have the spinnaker. That would be a lot more stuff out.
I would imagine probably considerably faster.
Oh, well, downwind, yeah.
Yeah.
Not at this angle, but downwind we would. You have a watch?
Not.
Okay. It's about 5:30. The only thing that we don't want is to get powered off, because then we gotta swim back.
That's a long swim.
It's a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard. Okay, so I'm thinking we should turn
Okay.
because we're getting close to where it gets shallow. And then we'll just get stuck. We got a little bit more to go here. Okay. Big gust here. Not yet. And okay, gust and a shift. Okay. Shifty shift. See, the more I sheet in,
Your turn upwind.
yeah.
Attack.
Well, I can jump this way. The more I sheet in, the closer we get to the wind. So if we were going to go that way, for example, then we'd sheet all the way out. If we're an hour early, I'd say let's go into the Toms River, but it ain't. What?
What beach is
Oh,
that?
that's Seaside, yeah,
Seaside, yeah.
Seaside Heights. Well, that's Ortley Beach to the left there. Seaside is a little to the right. If you
Okay.
were to look straight abeam, straight off your 9 o'clock, you should see a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, I did earlier.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Little wind shift here. Woohoo! Wasn't this?
Yeah. Yeah, I would have been a long trip. How long did that trip take?
30 days. Well, it was 20 days another, 10 days or so, or 19 and 11, something like that. But yeah, we stopped at the Azores. It's kind of like the 7-Eleven in the middle of the ocean. But there were a lot of boats that were pretty messed up because we had some crazy storms. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing moving here. Hold on. Here we go. We can slide out a little bit. There we go. Oh, look at that.
What kind of sailboat was it?
It's 38 foot. Irwin 38. Not an ocean boat. Not an ocean boat. It really isn't. No, we had a lot of problems. So what do you think? Glad you made the trip? It's a new adventure. Now, once you get used to it, we can get the other one down and race. We can rig two boats.
That's going to take a little practice.
Yeah,
It's necessarily easier than windsurfing.
well, it's just less dimension. You don't have to worry as much about your weight.
That's true.
As much. You gotta worry about it. Not as much. Okay, now we're gonna have to turn here because weird stuff is gonna start happening around the bridge in terms of the laminar flow of the wind, which you know all about. Gust of wind, feel it there? Here we go. Whoa. There we go, look at that. Going pretty good. Look at our wake. I've been sailing in like post-hurricane, like when the hurricane is off, is offshore, and like you get crazy winds. And I've literally run circles around power boats. Okay, why don't you slide in a little bit? Go more towards that portal. You see the portal? Yeah, that's where we want you. That's going to be easier to, and put your legs back towards me. Yeah, but under this. Straddle the sheet. So one leg is on this side and the other leg is on the other side. And go further towards the mast. Slide your butt 4. Now put that leg on the other side of that mechanism. See? Now whatever the sail does, it's clear of you. See what I mean? Okay. Now here's what I said. That weird stuff is going to start happening. Okay, ready about? You just have to duck. Ready? Hard to lee. Okay, just stay there. We're good. Just gonna get our bearings. Then you can slide out and keep me company, because I'll be lonely. Only the lonely. Now, we're gonna okay, you don't have to be so close. It's not that I don't like you or anything.
Was it something I said, Gene?
Yeah. Not recently. Whoa! Yeehaw! Giddy up! We've got a little wind tunnel here. Okay, what do we got here? What's going on? Let's flatten her out. You hear hear that noise?
Yeah.
That's kick-ass. That's what that noise is. Kick-ass. And what happened was we caught up with the wind, and now the wind is in a different direction. See? Okay, you can slide towards the middle a little bit. Okay, that's good, right there. Perfect. You put this foot on that, and then when we turn sides, you put the other foot on that. Get it? This is MX-raying right now. When we're flat, and then you hear that. That's when you start getting past the 10 knots. See, we're close to the buildings here, so weird stuff's gonna happen. There we go. Feel that? Yeehaw! Look how far back the wake is now. Yeehaw! Yeah, we be MX-raying.
We don't catch anything daytime sword fishing. Come night, go back to trolling, set up the chunks. I'm gonna drift.
I've never daytime sword fished.
Yeah, so I live down in Florida, so I do it all the time. That's where we started.
Whereabouts Florida?
Oh.
Say again.
Whereabouts Florida?
Hey,
Hi.
Deerfield Beach.
You don't have a motor, do you?
I got a couple, but they're strapped on the back of my boat.
I think they're a little bit too big.
Well, but
You need a paddle. This is what they call up the creek without a paddle.
Hey, I'd rather be up the creek with the sail any day. This is the hardest part right here, but we should be clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
oh yeah, I think it would be a little stern heavy with one of those.
Bloop.
Even a little 10 mile per hour. 10,
People would think
10
we're a Trump
horsepower.
boat because we'd be sinking to the bottom. Okay, the wind's right behind us now. If you could put your foot on the, there we go.
You want me to turn
Can
around?
you, no, just put your foot on the boom.
On the boom?
The boom is the thing that hits your head and goes
Yeah,
boom.
yeah.
Yeah, just push on that. There you go. Wind's right at our butt. Okay, we're gonna jibe.
Ready?
Wait. Okay, let's find out where the new wind is here. Okay, we're not gonna jibe. Not yet anyway. We're gonna get clear of this house first. In that wind, in that water. There we go. Now our little toy is working. Okay, I feel it. Just needs a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. Okay, push on it.
You want me to blow?
Should have Mexican food before we got on the boat. And we still got wind.
Yeah. You want
It's
to
not a
know?
whole lot. Not setting any records right now. Okay, let's
Half an hour.
oh, well, my watch is dead, so it warned me I need a new battery. Okay. Yeah, I feel it now. Here we go. We're good. Okay, ready, jibe?
I'm ready.
More than we wanted. Way more than we wanted. Way more than we wanted. Okay, jibe-o.
Ready?
Believe it or not, downwind is the least stable. Okay, we're
That
good.
makes sense.
Huh?
That makes sense.
The only thing we gotta do is get clear of the wind shadow of that big ass house over there. It is pretty out here though.
So how many opportunities did you have this summer to sail?
Well, it's funny, you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, well, let's do it tomorrow. Let's go to the beach today. Let's do this today. Let's do that today. Oh, it's raining. And it just becomes one excuse after another. I mean, most of the summer was spent in Vermont. I was there like 3-4 weeks of the summer.
Did you do a lot? So you did a lot of hiking up there?
No, mostly mountain biking. You know, hanging out at the pool, finding like little swimming holes and things like that in the mountains. Now look, see?
Yeah.
It feels like we're not doing anything, but look behind us. We're making the MX ray sound. Now we're going to get becalmed because very soon we're going to hit the shadow of that big ass house. And we're going to, now look, you see right in front of us, if you look to the left, the water looks shining.
Yeah.
You see? That's where there's no wind. And you see the rough patch right in front of us?
Yeah.
That's a gust. Now the sail is probably going to swing around. We're not changing position. It's just going to swing because of, you know, the burbles, turbulence from the buildings.
So what do you usually do? You get it in the winter. You get a season pass.
Well,
Killington?
I have this thing called a 365,
Okay.
and now we just got to wait for this. Okay, put your foot, just like you did before, put your foot on the boom and push it out. So when the wind hits, we'll get the wind instead of it just moving the sail somewhere. Say, there we go. Now there's still a little bit of sailing here. I don't have a watch anymore, but
So you get a 365.
yeah, and it lets you do everything. Mountain biking, golfing. There's this thing called the Adventure Center.
What does it have? Rock climbing wall, that kind of thing, and
It should have a climbing wall, but
uh,
don't you think?
obstacle course. With
Yeah, it has a rope course.
They are a lot of climbers. They do that up in Poconos area.
Was it the real one, or? Okay, how soon do you want to go back?
I don't want to stay out too much longer just because I'm freezing.
Well, we can go back right now. I mean, that's where we took off
We
from.
don't have to go back right now.
You want to give it a try? Another way of saying, you feel like going swimming?
Thanks a lot. So the golf.
Now let's line it up. I'm falling off the wind now. There's nothing around us here. Nothing around us. We got full wind potential. Okay, you can bring the Daggerboard up. Yeah, yank it up. Give it a yank. There you go. What's that?
Mud.
Dead ahead.
You know you want to pick it up. I don't know if you can.
Could be a critter. Doesn't look like a critter. Could be a pot. What the hell is it? Well, we're not going to be stopping, that's for sure. What is it? Huh. Oh, it's a balloon. Okay, you can grab it. Oh, did we miss it? It's probably stuck on the Daggerboard. Okay, can you grab it? Okay, I'll slow us down a little bit. You can stand up. Got it, okay. Okay, falling off. Yeah, I hate those things. I always grab them when I can. But I didn't recognize the color. It's like, what the hell is that?
At first it almost looked as if it was a dolphin.
Yeah.
Right?
Now this is the sweet, sweet nectar of sailing right now. Okay, we're gonna jibe. Ready?
Ready?
Let's put this down for a second just so it's not in the way. And could you put your weight in the center? Okay. Okay, ready, jibe?
Ready?
Jibe ho. Okay. The inspection port is protected now. Okay, now we got a good beam reach here.